So hello beautiful souls, welcome to class, and today's class is dedicated to honouring our self-care practices. So we're going to start the class just opening up and getting rid of some tension in our necks and shoulders and upper back, and then we're going to do just a gentle flow just to warm up our bodies, and then we're going to slow things down with beautiful yin, which is a real deep opening of our bodies, okay, and also opening of our minds at the same time, because our bodies work with our minds and they are kind of like our compass as to what our minds are doing as well. So that's what we want to try to connect in today's class, is trying to connect into the compass of our bodies to give us a guide as to what's happening in our minds, and then what things we need to make adjustments with. So let's begin the class by sitting comfortably in a cross-legged position. So sitting comfortably in a cross-legged position, place your hands on your knees, and then gently lean back, drop your shoulders down, and really extend your spine nice and long. Tuck your chin in slightly, and take a nice big exhale and a nice big inhale. Exhaling anything that's not serving you on your mat today in this present moment. Inhaling presence onto your mat. So as you exhale, you're just letting go of anything that's not serving you right now, and you can park it to one side and go back to it later. But this is your time you've allocated for your self-care practice. Let's just take our shoulders up and down. Inhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Let's change directions of the circle of our shoulders, rotating the shoulders forward. Beautiful. We're bringing our hands up in line with our ears, interlocking the finger, just grabbing the opposite elbows, and then just bringing the arms over to one side, keeping the buttocks on the mat, and then change. One more time. And again. Let's place one hand near our hip. Bring the hand over your ear. Both buttocks on the mat. And stay connected to your breath. As we're moving, we're staying connected to the breath. Bring the hands up, little pinkies facing each other, activating those tricep muscles. Opposite hand on opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Beautiful. Coming back to the center. Let's just take our head down and inhale our heads up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Back to center. Just tiny half circles. And then tiny half circles upwards. Beautiful. We're going to come into child's pose. So toes touching, knees wide, surrendering on the mat. Forehead touching the mat. Reach your fingers forward. Then just rotate your shoulders down towards the mat slightly. Take a nice big inhale, a nice big exhale. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Then slowly we're going to come into melting heart. Knees together, buttock stays up. And then we're going to melt our heart down on the mat. And really consciously breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth if you want. And then coming back up. Hands wider than the mat, wider than the shoulders, knees hip distance apart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Bring the left hand to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift up the right. And bring it down. And again, lifting it up. Threading it through. Threading the right hand through. Ear, head resting on the mat. You can sort of almost feel your shoulder blades opening in a slight twist in your hips, in your waist, lower back. Coming back up, we'll have the right hand to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift up the left. And again. And threading it through. And breathe. And then gently release. And then just come up onto your forearms. Then you're just going to move slightly forward and back. Forward and back. And then we're tucking the toes under, lifting up our knees. And then gently releasing. Lifting up our knees and gently releasing. And this time we're going to inhale, lift up the knees into a downward facing dog, but we're on our elbows and just walking it out, left, right, left, right. And breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Lean slightly forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Drop the knees down. Come up onto all fours. Beautiful. Extend one leg out. Tucking it in. Extend out. Tucking it in. Extend out. Tuck it in. Next side. Extend and tuck. Inhale, extend and tuck. Inhale, extend and tuck. And then gently coming back onto all fours. We're going to tuck the toes under and come into downward facing dog. Walk it out. Left, right. Left, right. Breathing in, breathing out. And just honor this space here. And then slowly walk your feet to your hands. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot. Step the right leg back and drop the right knee down. Inhale, lift up those arms. Bring the hands to the inside of the front leg and circling one way. Beautiful, and circling the other way. And then touch down, right hand, inhale, lift up the left. And then gently frame the front foot, tuck the back toe under into downward facing dog. And if you wish to flow it out. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to lean forward onto our hands, step the right foot forward, drop the left knee down. Inhale, lifting up. Leaning back. Exhale, bringing the hands to the inside of the front foot, circling one way. Circling the other way. Framing the foot, touch down, left hand, right hand up. Bring the hands down, tuck the back toe under, come into downward facing dog. Walking it out, left, right, left, right. And then gently lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward, left foot forward, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Cactus arms, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And up, and squeeze. And up, and squeeze. Bring the hands up, hands to prayer. Forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck, framing the foot. Left leg back, right leg back. You can come into downward facing dog or flow it out. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice long deep breaths in, nice long deep breaths out. Lean forward onto your hands, step your left foot forward, right foot forward, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, sitting into the chair. Palms together, forward bend, tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot, step the right leg back, left leg back. Downward facing dog, flow it out. If you choose. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward, left foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, sit in the chair. Hands to prayer. Forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. Frame the foot. Left leg back. Right leg back. High plank, downward facing dog or flow it out. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down. And we're going to come into a half split. Breathing in and breathing out. Now if you want to, you can sit back onto your buttocks and have the leg long and you're sitting on one of your heels. Then you can walk your fingers forward. Up to you. Breathe. It's entirely your decision, yeah? And then bend the knee, frame the foot, kick back into downward facing dog or flow it out. And breathe. Lean forward onto your hands, step your left foot forward, drop your right knee down. And again, we've got the half split. Or you can sit back on your heel. And lean forward. Whatever suits you. Always listening to your body, yeah? Honoring where you're at today in your practice. And you know, every day is different depending on what's happening in your life. And just respect that. Acknowledge it, don't fight it. And then tuck the back toe under. Come back into downward facing dog. And then we're going to exhale, bring the knees down. And we're going to get the pillows now. We're going to slow things down. So if you've got a couple of pillows, just use them. Whatever suits you. And we're going to bring the pillows in between our knees. And we're just going to surrender. Surrender on the mat with your pillows. I'm just going to take my mic off. You can't hear me. I'm just going to lie here. You can have your hands long, or you can have your hands just rotating. And this is when you connect deeply to your breath. So get comfortable here. You might want 2 pillows, 1 pillow, whatever suits you, yeah? Just choose what suits you. And just honor that space and get comfortable. So remember, we're going to be here for longer than the usual little time. You can feel your hips opening up here. Maybe your lower back, your thighs. And let's just focus on that deep breath, exhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1, pausing, inhaling for the count of 3, 2, 1, pausing, exhaling, pause, inhaling, pause. And as we get comfortable and get settled into the posture, you'll feel a deeper opening happening. Maybe the heaviness of your hips. You can feel gravity assisting that stretch. Let's take 5 more deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. You might even feel the front of your feet opening up. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly, slowly coming back up. We're getting rid of that pillow. We're going to lie down on the mat. Lying down on the mat. This is where the magic happens, when we allow ourselves to just be completely still. So now we're going to take the pillow and we're going to pop it under our buttocks. Popping the pillow under your buttocks. So depending on how much height you want and how much of a stretch you feel like you need today. Let's get this one up there as well. So just on your buttocks. Once you're there, you can have your legs long. Get comfortable here. You can feel the whole front side of your body opening up. And then if you want to, have your hands over your head. And again, focusing on your breath. Use your breath as the tool to help open up your body. Sometimes it's harder to be still in a posture than to move from one to the other. Just like in life, sometimes we're so busy moving around from one chore, one task to the other. And when we allow ourselves to be still, to have some time, it can be quite challenging. So this is the challenges, and the mind will come and challenge you here. So let's take 5 more deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. 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 And just gently bend your knees very gently. And let's get rid of those pillows from underneath the buttocks. And then we're going to lie there. We're going to lie there and let the magic happen. Breathe. And then we're going to bring the pillows like almost under our bra strap. Yeah, and you can have one or two pillows. Remember, it's just to listen to your body. We're going to open up the chest now. So the upper back. So you can have your arms out to the side. Well, ideally out to the side, yeah, like this. Or you can have them up. Whatever suits you. And breathe. Opening up our hearts. Focusing on your breath. And just surrendering. Listening to your breath. Moving through your body. And the mind might want to play tricks on us and tell us to get out and fidget and think of things that we don't need to think of at the moment. Because this is your time for honoring yourself, honoring your commitment to show up on the mat. So really allow yourself to be present while you're here. 5 more breaths. And then just gently, slowly letting go of those pillows, popping them to the side. We're going to come and lie down on the mat. Then we're going to slowly come back up. We're going to get the pillows. We're going to bring it to the back of us, like this. And the knees, the thighs, the calves are outside of the knees. I'm sitting on my buttocks. And then I'm slowly coming down. And if this is uncomfortable for you, you can also bring the pillows underneath your buttocks like that and sit like this, yeah? The more pillows you got, the more support you got. And then slowly, slowly, you can take those pillows away and sit on your buttocks and then come down like this. So remember progression. Honor where you're at today. Let's take 5 breaths. Then slowly, gently, taking the pillows away, bringing your feet back out and lie down on your mat. Stay committed to your commitment to you. Okay. And then now, we're going to get the pillows. You can have your knees bent if you want. And then we're just going to do like a forward bend. Okay, so you can have your knees bent if you want to. So it's about creating space in your vertebra. I'm going to add to this one. We bring the soles of your feet together. And again, you can bring your pillows and come down. So if you want to lift it up a bit, so your head's resting on the pillow, do so. Connect to your breath. And then while we stay here for a little bit longer than our usual time, we're creating space in that connective tissue. We're allowing space to happen, to soften up. We're releasing any tensions we may be holding on to in those areas. And just observe your mind, the conversation you're having with yourself, if you are, and just let it pass. And just make a choice to go back to those conversations later on. And then gently release. You're going to come and lie down on the mat. Lying down on the mat. And breathe. And then gently coming back up. So get your pillows next to you. We're going to go into our pigeon, but with assistance this time. So you can come into a downward facing dog, and then we're going to pick up the right leg, bend the knee, open up the hip, and take that foot to the opposite hand. Now this time, you've got the pillows to make it comfortable for you. You've got the pillows to make it comfortable for you to just rest up here and stay here. So we're just lying here. Get comfortable. And just focus on your breath moving through your body. You can add those little adjustments to deepen the stretch if your body allows it today. And remember to always honor where your body's at today. And sometimes when we're deeply stretching our bodies than what we normally do, you can assist with the releasing emotions that we may be holding on to in our bodies. Our body is a tangible asset to our minds, and sometimes we're not able to listen to our minds because we're so busy thinking, overthinking, and our bodies can help us to slow things down in the mind, and that's when these slower practices come in place and can be used as a tool to help to slow the mind down and to connect with the body on a deeper level. And then just slowly, gently releasing and lying down on the mat. So the only thing you have to think about in class is your breath here. There's not much else thinking required except just stay connected to your breath. Let's do the other side. Coming back into downward facing dog. And then we're going to lift up the left leg, bend the knee, open up that hip, and then take that left foot to the right hand. Extend the back leg. Again, getting those pillows, getting it comfortable. And then just lie here and surrender on the mat with your breath. Softening your body with every breath, melting down. See if you can make those little adjustments to take it deeper if your body invites you to, or if your mind invites you to. And then gently, slowly coming out of this and rolling over onto your back. Rolling over onto your back. Beautiful. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Now, if you want to, you can bring the pillows just to add a bit of support in the opening. And just by adding those pillows, it feels so much more delicious. Or if you don't want the pillows there, take them away. And just allow gravity to assist with the stretch. If you want, and your body invites you to, bring your hands over your head. Feel the rib cage opening up as you breathe in. Expanding your lungs, and as you exhale, just releasing a little bit deeper than normal. And then just gently release, extend the legs and breathe. And then bend one knee, hug it in, pull it in a little bit more. Rotate your foot one way and rotate your foot the other way. Bring the knee over your body, turn your head away. And again, if you want to, you can bring a pillow or two to just rest the knee there. Yeah, whatever you feel you need to use to make yourself comfortable. And if you want to, you can bring your hands up. One hand on the knee, one hand up. And then gently release. Let's take the other leg. Got to balance our bodies out, interlock your fingers, change the thumb grip. Pull that knee into your armpit, rotate your foot one way. And rotate your foot the other way. And again, you can use those pillows if you need to, just under the knee. Bring the opposite hand on the opposite knee. And then extend that leg, arm up, turn your head away. Gently release. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to take the hips over to the left. Take the feet over to the right. Popping the left foot on top of the right. Grabbing hold of the left wrist. Dropping the left buttocks down. And breathe. And then gently release. Let's wiggle the right hip to the right of the mat. Take your feet over to the left. Your arms over to the left. Pick up your right foot, pop it over your left. Grab hold of your right wrist. Drop the right buttocks down onto the mat. And breathe. And then gently release. Let's just bring our knees into our body and circle one way and circle the other way. Circling left and right, left and right. And if there's any last minute stretches that you wish to do to just honor your body, please go ahead and do that. Otherwise, lie down, ready for the meditation and relaxation. just lie there on the mat, closing your eyes, following your breath, moving through your body. And just acknowledge your accomplishment for showing up today, for that commitment you've made to yourself and honoring that commitment. And just breathe in and breathe out. Just follow your breath moving through your body. And while you're lying there, just focusing on your breath in this stillness with your body and your mind, I'll just share something with you. Looking within. The old world was based on external focus. We had come to believe that the material world was the only reality, thus feeling essentially lost, empty and alone. We have continually attempted to find happiness through addictions to external things such as money, material possession, relationships, work, fame, food, or drugs. Today, as we begin to remember our fundamental spiritual connection, we can look within for the source of our satisfaction, joy, and fulfillment. I find my spiritual connection from within. And when you're lying there, slowly wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And think of 3 things that you are grateful for today. Inhale each one of those things into your body. Exhale gratitude out into the universe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And then just slowly, whenever you're ready, you can bend your knees and roll over to your preferred side of resting. And stay here for as long as you need today. This is your time you've created, and just honor that. I thank you for your time, allowing me into your space. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.